Hi Libra, this is Monique with Puissant Ascension, and we're getting ready to look into the general energy surrounding you. But first, let's chime. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This reading's for you. My readings are timeless, so when you find them is when you are meant to find them. Let's get into it. Ancestors, guides, angels. This reading is for my high vibrational Libras regarding the general energy surrounding them. What messages do you have for Libra, Spirit? Make it clear regarding the general energies surrounding Libra. Please and thank you. Okay, Libra, we have the Queen of Pentacles representing Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. We have the Seven of Pentacles, and we have the Five of Cups. There could be a work situation that really has you in your head right now, or perhaps even in your emotions right now, Libra. This could be a partnership, a business partnership, or it could be a romantic partnership with a Queen of Pentacles energy or an earth sign feminine energy. I'm kind of getting like this relationship was like business and pleasure, or started at business and turned into business and pleasure. All right. And things could be hitting the fan right now, Libra. Okay. I'm also kind of feeling like for some of you, this is old energy that you could be reminiscing about here. Okay. Why am I hearing like a work husband or a work wife? All right, but you're no longer there and you're kind of reminiscing. Interesting. Interesting remix, Spirit. Tell us more. This is for Libra. All right, we have the Wheel of Fortune. Beautiful as your crowning energy. We have Death. Ooh, all right. Giving Scorpio energy, Pluto energy. Transformation. The Three of Wands. Oh, I get it. Okay, I'm seeing what's going on here. And then the Chariot. Interesting. So, I feel like some of you have made a sudden decision to end something and to move away. Like move at a distance, and this could have really put someone in their head. All right, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy specifically. All right, and I feel like it's because you needed a breath of fresh air or you needed a break. Okay, I feel like the relationship, whether it's business or pleasure, was feeling a bit mundane for you, and you decided to make a different move. Good for you, Libra. I mean, look, it's your life, so do what's best for you. Right? And yeah, when you decide to remove yourself from other people, take your energy away, yeah, people are going to feel a certain kind of way, right? But at the end of the day, this is your life to lead. So lead it the way that you want to lead it, honey. Oh. We have the King of Wands representing Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Okay, so some of you could have strong fire placements in your chart, specifically Leo here. Some of you could be a Leo, Cancer, Cusper, or Cancer, Leo, Cusper. I'm also getting that Libra, Scorpio cusp as well, which I like that combination, actually. To me, it's a really nice balance. So, yeah. We have the Eight of Wands. Okay, it's definitely giving August energy here, Libra. Some of you could be leaving in August. Some of you could still be on the fence about this decision and making your final decision in August. The Knight of Pentacles, yeah, this has been something that you've been thinking about for quite some time. Perhaps there's an offer that came in towards you all of a sudden, and you're making quick moves. This has been something in the works, but now you're having to move quickly. Okay, and suddenly. again, with that sudden energy here with the Knight of Wands, the Fool, a brand new beginning here, the Seven of Wands, yes, standing up for your independence is what I'm hearing. Like some of you may have to like stand up for yourself because you're dealing with people who don't like change. And not to dog out water signs and earth signs, but they're the least to like change unless they have a lot of air, fire in their chart. So I get it, you know, I get it. I mean, in my day, I've left a lot of people in the dust because I love change. I'm a Sag rising, so for me, I'm always ready for a new adventure, and I will leave you in the dust, honey. Okay? And people don't like that, and I get it. I understand, but I'm still going to do what I want to do. You're welcome. And then we have the Two of Wands. Got it. Okay, Spirit. I mean... Oh yeah, I'm a Sagittarius rising and Jupiter is my chart ruler. Meaning, yeah, it's a whole vibe for sure. But people like that, if you do have like a Sagittarius rising or if you do have Jupiter in your first house, you tend to attract a lot of people and they want to hold on to you forever. And it's like, nothing lasts forever, baby. We've had our moment. Goodbye, you know? So yeah, I get it. And it could seem very heartless to a lot of people, but you're not heartless. You're just being true to who you are, and they're just gonna have to deal with it, right? Exactly. You know, shit. Anyways, enough about me. I mean, there's a lot of transformative energy here, Libra. I feel like a lot of you are just chucking the deuce, and you're just doing what you want to do. And at the end of the day, I support you. I support you 1000%. I certainly do. Let's clarify. Tell me more, Spirit. Tell me more. This is for Libra. Clarify the Wheel of Fortune. Tell us more for Libra. Okay. Oh, wow. So you're really making the move, Libra. The Three of Wands out here twice? Oh yeah, you're moving on. Onwards and upwards. Yeah. Death again, Libra? What? Some of you are done with the old energy. I'm just feeling like this sluggish energy, like a lot of you could have felt stagnant in a partnership, in a business relationship, in a romantic relationship, in your friendships. And you're realizing that just because I've known you since the first grade, it doesn't mean we need to be in each other's lives when I'm 112 years old. Like, goodbye. Finally, goodbye. And I, you know, have a lot of like Libra friends and Libras, but a lot of them do have like Scorpio placements as well. So it's a little different. They do tend to hold on to people longer than they need to. I've noticed that with them. But I feel like a lot of you are getting to the point where you're like, I can't hold on to you anymore because you're stifling my progress. And it's not that you're a bad person. It's just that I need to move forward and move on without you. Do what's best for you, Libra. I support you, honey. I support you because I'm similar. I will look. For me, I will leave you in the dust when I'm done. And you'll know because it's just, you know, you'll know when I'm done. The conversations get a bit more light. We don't hang out as much as we used to. We're not really relating the way we used to. That's when you know an air sign, for the most part, is like out. Like we're out. That's just it. We kind of fade out. Because Libras like to be diplomatic. I have a Libra stellium. So Libras kind of like to fade out because they're diplomatic. They're like, look, I don't want to have to catfight if I don't need to. So let me just fade into the distance real quick. And that's good. I like fading, right? But Libras are also, they're not a punk either, right, Libra? If somebody backs you in a corner and wants an explanation, you might hurt some feelings, huh? I know, I get it, I understand. We have the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, some of you are getting a work off. Hold up. Some of you are leaving because you have a work offer in another country. So some of you aren't necessarily leaving because you've outgrown a situation, like consciously. Energetically you have, because this opportunity is taking you to another country. So energetically, you have outgrown something, even if you don't want to let it go. And the thing is, you can still, you know, we now have technology. You can remain friends long distance. But in my experience, a person who travels a lot for my other profession, those relationships for me, they fade, because I'm kind of an out of sight, out of mind kind of person. If I'm not seeing you regularly, honey, I forget about you. That's just me. Some of you could possibly relate. So, you know, if you're similar to me, once you travel for this opportunity, honey, you're making new connections, you're meeting new people, vibing, trying the cuisines in the country, whatever. You're going to forget about the people in your hometown, in the backcountry roads. You're going to love them, but you're going to love them from a distance. How do I know? Been there, done that, still doing it, right? Death. Clarify death, Spirit. Okay. 9 of Swords. Worrywart energy. Yeah, someone, look at that, Libra. Someone is in their feelings because you're moving on, you're moving forward. This person probably feels very possessive over you with the Devil. Some of you could be leaving as soon as August with the Sun. Oh. Yeah, that's a hard one. It's just kind of giving like somebody was codependent in the relationship. There could be someone trying to stop you from going. So be careful what you tell these people. You don't want them to sabotage your efforts. There's the Sun again. Yeah, some of you are traveling to somewhere sunny and tropical. All right, I'm getting South Africa. I'm getting Costa Rica. I'm also getting Turkey, but I don't think Turkey is really sunny like that. But I'm getting Turkey. I'm getting the Maldives. Yeah, I'm getting the Maldives. I'm getting Dubai as well. Singapore, Malaysia, Thailand. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of beautiful, like, tropical countries. And then we have the Queen of Wands. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, and the Page of Wands. Some of you could have been dealing with a fire sign. For some of you, this could be like a marriage. Perhaps your long-term commitment is being dismantled because you're growing apart versus growing together. Because we do have the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands here. Some of you could have also met someone new that you're more compatible with. If you're single as a Pringle ready to mingle, some of you could be meeting your most compatible type of people when you do move, when you do relocate. Nice. Clarify the 3 of Wands for Libra. Ooh, the 9 of Cups, the 10 of Swords, wowzers, and the Page of Swords. Okay, be very careful about who you talk to about your plans and about your trips and things of that sort. Be very, very careful what you post on social media, especially if you're the type of person who tags people and corporations that you collaborate with, because you could have someone who's very insidious and they could go to that post and try to sabotage your connections, okay? With this technology that we have today, people, we have to move very strategically and be very, very careful. Because nowadays, it's like there's haters at every turn, depending on your industry and depending on who you are. Really. Not everybody attracts haters, but some people attract a lot of haters, and Libras tend to be the people who attract a lot of haters, unfortunately, because you have this beautiful Venus energy, and people can be envious of that. Especially if you have it somewhere prominent, like your 1st house, your 7th house, your 5th house, your 10th house, honey. I have a 10th house Libra stellium, and so, yeah, I can very much relate to the hateration and how you have to move because people are weird. People can be weird. You have a lot of people who love you, but you also have a lot of people who can be weirds. Right, Libra? Exactly. I know. I know. I have prominent placements in Libra. Okay? So be very careful how you move online because you could have somebody lurking in the shadows trying to sabotage your shit, yo. Be careful. And don't be scared. There's nothing to be afraid of, but just be mindful. There are lurkers, and stalking is at a all-time high. You know, they may not be hiding in your bushes anymore, but they're online, watching every move you make and every breath you take. Okay? Exactly. We have the Chariot. Okay, the 8 of Swords giving that worrywart energy. The Page of Cups. Tell us more. Oh, I know what's going on here. Yeah, the Lovers. Yep, I know. Justice, I get it. Yep, Some of you are upgrading your relationships, and people from your past are jealous of this. People are seeing your life upgrade and your relationships upgrade. These can be people who watch you online, people who you might have known back in the day. That's another thing too, man. Back in the good old days, once you left people behind, they were gone. They were just gone. There was no contact. They were just gone. Like, again, especially for me, I'm a traveler. I've been traveling for a long time. And so when I'm hopping a country, honey, out of sight, out of mind, you're gone now. And so am I. Poof. But now, people can just watch your every move on a tablet or on an iPhone for decades. So they're never really gone. Because when you're as magnetic as a Libra, people are always watching you. Not trying to stroke your ego, Libra, but you know what's up. Let me know in the comment section. You understand what it is. Okay? People are watching you glow up. People all the way back from maybe 3-4 decades ago. How long has the internet's been around? That's the only thing I hate about the internet. I like the internet when it comes to like meeting strangers online, because they don't really have an entitlement to you like that. But people from back in the day that you once knew, finding you online, there's a different type of entitlement they have, and it's nasty. Ugh, it's gross. And this is me speaking as like a public, in my other career, a public figure. So I've seen it all, right? And this is probably why I conceal my identity here, because of the other stuff that I do. It's very, very prominent. And I'm just like, I'm not trying to muddy the waters, and I'm not trying to mix and match. This is my spiritual channel for a reason, and I keep it that way. You're here to get the message. You're not here to oogle. You're not here to, you know, size me up. You're not here to admire or desire me. You're here to get the message and move the fuck on. You're welcome. And if you want to book a reading, you can do that too. And you'll get it to yourself within 24 to 74 hours. 74 or 78? 24 to 78 hours. You're welcome. But yeah, my other career, honey, I've seen it in so many different aspects. So a lot of you could be going through that. And I'm just letting you know that I can relate. Spirit, anything else for Libra regarding the general energy surrounding them? And like I said, Libra, if you want to book a reading, feel free to do so. The link to my website's in the description. We have Spiral, out of control, climbing the ladder, upward trend, revisiting a job, promotion, connections. Okay. So making new connections here. We have Heart, emotional spending, joint finances, being supported, counselor, guide, having a job you love. I know that's right. Anything else for Libra? Slice and dice queen, zero tolerance for BS. Yeah, a lot of you have sliced and diced situations out of your life that just no longer serve you. We have new love. Some of you are embarking upon a new romantic relationship. Ooh, jackpot. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Some of you are winning the jackpot when it comes to your love life. All right, so congratulations. Delight, accolades, cheers, satisfaction, success, achievement. And then we have family. Expanding your family, perhaps. And then happiness, joy, satisfaction, glee, pleasure, high vibe. And then we have celebration, good news, festivities, ceremony. Yeah, a lot of you are moving into a beautiful celebratory time here, but it's just about releasing things that no longer serve you, which a lot of you are, and you're moving forward in such a delicious and aligned direction. So good for you, Libra. Well done. Good for you and well done. Speak up, the number 33. So yeah, stand up for yourself, right? Be your own advocate, especially if people are trying to control you or trying to put you in a position that you're uncomfortable in. Alchemy, the number 38. Yeah, and alchemize all that negative energy, right? The internet age is a new thing, so it takes a lot of people time to figure out how to alchemize it. I'm still learning, right? How to alchemize the energies, the evil eyes, the this, the that, and the whatever, the admiration, the love, the support, how to take that and how to process it, expanding myself in order to receive it completely and transmute the things that I don't need, right? Alchemize the things that I need to, you know, switch, change up, elevate. That's the word, elevate, and go from there. So we're all learning as we go. We're all learning as we grow. All right, seasons, the number 1. Beautiful. Anything else, Spirit? Anything else for Libra? And again, Libra, feel free to book your personal reading. Even if you aren't a Libra, I have clients from the entire zodiac, honey, okay? So if you're feeling called to book a reading, then go for it. Bold, unleash your adventurous side, take risks, and be daring. Success, I know that's right. And then we have unlikely. So success is your birthright. And I feel like the worst case scenario is unlikely to happen. So remain optimistic and remain positive, Libra. We have warrior, dream, and trust. All right, Libra, that was your reading, and I'll see you soon. Bye.